Good evening, everyone. My name is David Suman, and I'm a GIS analyst here at Harris County Community Service Department. Tonight, we're going to go ahead and walk you through the application that we created to capture the locations of need throughout Harris County. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the application. When you first navigate to the application, you're going to see three columns here. You're going to see a narrative on the left, a map in the center, and the editor on the right. We're not really interested in the narrative right now. Feel free to read it, but we're going to close this for this example. So we'll click on the button there. All right, now that we have our map and our editor up, what you want to do is you want to search for the community that you live in or search for a community that you know that has needs, and you can place a point there. So for this example, we'll say that we live in Galena Park. There are a couple of different ways to get to Galena Park. We can either scroll to where Galena Park is, and we can see it. We have Galena Park here. And then you can zoom in a little more, and then you can put a point wherever you think there are needs. Or what we can do is we can use the magnifying glass here. So you can either search for the city that you live in, you can search for your zip code, you can search for a street address, you can search for anything here. So let's say we're going to search for Galena Park. Okay, so we went to Galena Park here. Okay, and then there we go. And let me show you an example for a zip code. So we'll say 77015. And we can see this takes us up between Galena Park and Cloverleaf here, Channelview. Okay, so now that we've found the place that we're interested in, let's go back to Galena Park. Galena Park. Okay, now that we've found Galena Park again, we're going to scroll in, and then we're going to find an area of need. So say that we know on the edge of 13th and North Main, there really needs to be a street light there. So what we can do is we can go over to New Feature, we can click New Feature, and then we want to click over here, and then we can press there. So after you put your point on the map, you'll have another pop-up that asks you for the dot type. So for this, if we're talking about a street lamp, we're going to put infrastructure. So we'll say infrastructure. And then once you choose your dot type, then we can go to create, and that will create your dot. And all of this information will go back to us immediately, and we have access to this information live.